Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my weekly predictions and analysis for US 30 and US 100. Both the markets exactly traded as the levels what is shared for US 30. I said that it might hit 36,600 and then try to consolidate, and that is what exactly it has happened. 36,570 the high it has achieved, and then drop towards 35,900 and consolidate within this levels. Close the week at 3600, and US 100 found its resistance at 16,400, failing to go beyond. That is what the level was, and now trying to consolidate between these levels. So both the markets are in a consolidation mood now. What lies ahead for the day? Yesterday also the daily predictions yesterday was quite accurate again, and as I said, it is going to end in a bullish note. That is what has happened. Markets went towards 36,150 and 16,200 levels. Now, those who are new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I provide my daily and weekly analysis for major global markets, including and commodities, including gold, silver, crude oil, natural gas, and markets including UK 100, Germany 40, US 30, US 100, and Nifty Bank Nifty as well. So press the bell icon. Stay tuned with my latest uploads and analysis. Now let's look at US 100. So first, we are going to analyze US 100 with the help of candlestick charts and followed with indicators, and then I will give you the levels, and it will be followed with US 30 analysis and followed with the US 30 levels. So don't forget to watch till the end. Now let's have a look at US 100 charts. If you look at the US 100 charts, it was retraced a bit and now trying to go back again up, go back up again. So see, now for me it will try to form in this channel, and 16,000 is the base now for me for any downward movement. Once it breaks 16,000, then I will consider this as it will try to drop further, or it might try to head back again towards 15,800 and below levels or not. So 16,000 is the base for the week. On the daily chart, it appears it might try to go back up again. As see, you can see, as I told in my daily analysis also, see, after this drop, this candle has tried to form a reversal, probably retracement, I can say. And if the body size increased, you can see a bigger candle, and probably the third candle should follow, which might take it towards 16,350, 380 levels. I think this levels it might try to achieve, probably 16,350, and then if it breaks this level and 16,400, if it breaks, definitely it is going to head towards 16,600 levels this week itself. So we are going to look at the levels, which level it is going to go. But right now it appears that after this drop for first 3 days, it is trying to go back up again. But whether it is a retracement or it is just a rise, we have to look at it. Also, you have to see this high. So if you connect the highs of, you can see that there is a resistance available at 16 to 40, 16 to 50 levels, and from here if it rises beyond 16 to 20, definitely we are going to look at a stronger bullish move towards 16,350 and 400 levels. So on the daily charts, this is on the daily charts. Now let's have a look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts, you can find that interestingly lower highs, higher lows. So as I said, now if it breaks this level becomes crucial for me, and this level becomes crucial for me for the next candle. Any breakout above or below this zone will be an indication that markets have taken a direction. It will try to drop. Also, in fact, if it goes, as I said in my last week's analysis also, 15,900 should provide a stronger support. Now 16,400 should provide a stronger resistance for any upward move. So as I said here also, if it breaks this level at 16,250, I can say, if it breaks 16,250 this time and 16,000, if it breaks this zone, definitely it is a clear indication that it is trying to go up or down. Also, I'll be looking forward to 16,400 after 16,250, and then this level at 16,500 should become a resistance. So we have got our couple of levels from the weekly charts. Now let's have a look at the monthly charts. On the monthly chart, you can see that candle is still bullish, and it will again try to form a, it is still very much bullish, and it is again, it's in the zone that it is trying to head towards 16,600 plus levels. So Yes, it has got its support intact. It failed to break this 15900 and still trading in this buy zone, and hence any rise, or rather I will say, till the time it is above 16,000, I will be heading towards, or the markets will be heading towards 16,600 plus levels. So we have seen the daily, weekly, and monthly charts. We have found that yes, we have markets have seen a little drop, but yes, again trying to go back up again. The third candle on Monday on the daily charts will be important. Any breakout beyond 16250 will be a good indication that it is heading towards 16400 as the first target. So and yes, any breakdown below 16,000 will be a good indication that it is breaking towards 15,800 levels. So now let's have a look at the indicators. Indicators on the daily charts, you can find that so this is the daily chart. You can find the 20 moving average giving it a support at 5,900 exactly, and these were the levels I had shared previously also, that till the time it is above 5,900, I can expect that markets will remain bullish and will expect it to head towards 16,500 and 600 and plus levels. Now also you need to see that there is a resistance available at 16,400 here, and then it will try to move back up again towards 16,600 and higher highs it will try to form. So we have got our support at 5,900 intact. It is, the indicators have, the 20 moving average has confirmed that yes, the indicator support is very much intact at 5,900. Any breakdown below 5,900 is a good indication for the further drop. So look at the stochastic here. Stochastic has hit a bottom and trying to rise, and hence probably it might continue to rise for a little, for a while, and that is what I said, 16,400 can be achieved, and then it might head towards 16,600 levels also. So any breakout beyond 16,250 will be a good indication that it is trying to continue into the bullish run. Now look at the MACD lines. The MACD lines have crossed over and are still on sell side, and hence a third stronger bullish candle will be required for it to sustain the bullish momentum and for it to cross over and enter into a buy zone. And hence I will be looking forward to the candle on Monday and specifically the candle on Tuesday. If it breaks below 16,000, then yes, it might try to drop further. So looking at the RSI is quite comfortable with a little drop. It is trading in a comfortable position right now. So considering this, let me give you the levels directly. As we have seen, higher lows and lower highs on weekly charts, we have seen a reversal on daily charts, and hence now for me the crucial level is 16,255 to break. If this breaks 16,255, you can expect that it is heading towards 16,360 and 16,400 levels. So after 16,255 you can expect it to, after 16,255 you can expect another 100 points, and you can remain long on Monday, and then you can continue, it can continue beyond also. But yes, 16,400 should provide a resistance. Any breakout out above 16,400, any breakout above 16,400 will directly take it and land it towards 16,550 levels, and then towards 16,640. So any level is probable, but yes, 16,400 should be a stronger resistance for any upward move. And yes, till the time it is below 16,255, don't try to take a position and don't try to continue in that position. Maybe it is a buy position or sell position. Still hold on to your thoughts and take an entry only at this level for any buy, and be positional. Also keep the stop loss. That is the what is the most important. If you see it moving up, enter at 16,255, let it go till 280, 300 levels, and please put your stop loss at 16,255 and continue, let it continue with the bullish move and make profit. So yes, now on the downside, my first target is towards 16,120. Don't trade between these levels. Below this, it might try to hit 16,020. this will be again a stronger support. So if you are trying to take a position for the week, don't trade between this 130 points. After 16120 you can expect it to drop a little towards 16020, and yes, this is again going to be a stronger support for it to drop any further. But if it breaks below 16020, you can expect it to again head towards 15950 and then towards 15900 levels. Beyond that, anyways, we can be bearish for the month. We can expect it to head towards 15600 and below levels. However, the chances are less because 15800, another resistance, should come into picture. So take your positions accordingly, friends. I hope you have noted the levels, and you can also stay tuned with the daily analysis so that it can help you better in your day trading decisions. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards US 100, US 30. US 30 interestingly has seen a high here at 36,570, and you can see it is now trading beyond this channel, broken this channel, and it is trading up. Also, it has got its support at 35,900. If you recall my daily and weekly analysis, also the last week's analysis, I told 35,900 should provide a stronger support for any downward move. That is what exactly has happened. 35,900 did provide a stronger support, and now the markets have reversed. Probably if it breaks now this level at 36,200, definitely it is trying to go back up again towards 36,400 and 36,600 levels. So this is on the daily charts, and any break below 35,900 will be a good indication that it will continue to drop or not. Now look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts, you can find this pattern. Higher highs it is trying to form, and higher lows, and hence the market is still bullish, I can say, and this candle is just a consolidation candle. So any drop below 35, rather this time it should be any drop below 36,000 will be an indication that market will head towards 35,500 levels or not. Yes, 35,900 should be a support. Beyond that, in fact, 35,800 also should be a support. Below that, definitely it will head towards 35,500 levels. Else it might try to continue in the bullish zone, and it might try to hit back towards 35,600, 40, 50 levels, and in fact can go beyond. So this is on the weekly charts. We have seen the daily charts, we have seen the weekly charts. Now look at the monthly charts. On the monthly charts, I had told you that, see, this is a bullish engulfing. This candle, the red candle, is completely engulfed by a greener candle, and hence I can say the markets are very much still in a bullish zone or in a buy zone. Now you can see for the month we might be looking at 35,750 levels. That is what the high can be, and it can still remain intact in this channel. And if it breaks beyond 35,700, probably 36,700, probably we will be looking at higher highs. In fact, it can head towards 37 plus levels also. So for me, 37,700 is an achievable target till the time it remains above 36,000 this month. And this week specifically, if you talk about, the candle is still very much green here, failing to go beyond 35,900, providing it a stronger support. If it drops, it might drop stronger towards this level 35,500 probably, but I think it should continue with the bullish move. It should continue in the buy zone, and probably we will be looking at 36,500 and 36,600 levels this week again. So we have seen on the weekly, daily and monthly charts. Now let's have a look at the indicators on the daily charts. If you look at the indicators on the daily charts, you will find that see, this is the 20 period moving average, and here you can see a little crossover, but still it is getting the support from the 20 simple moving average here at around 35,900 levels, and that is what is keeping it on the buy zone, keeping it in the buy zone. Here you can see the previous candle has got its support from the 20 moving average line, keeping it intact in the buy zone. and hence considering this, probably it is looking forward to a reversal. The second and third greener candle, what I am trying to say is probably some formation like this where it has seen a bottom at 35,900, now trying to go back up again, and hence for me 36,400 and 36,600 levels are achievable, and hence it is a time to remain long on US30. Look at the DPO is comfortable. Look at the stochastic here. The stochastic has hit a bottom on the daily charts. Probably now it might try to rise back again. Now if you recall my last week I had said that markets are overbought and it might try to consolidate or drop a little. That is what exactly has happened. Now with the little drop itself, we have seen the indicators cooling off, and probably from here we might see a rise, we might see a bull again, and hence I think it is a good time. But also you should look at this level, you should look at the crossover on the MACD lines. The MACD lines are now running parallel on a sell side, which might provide a little resistance for it to go up, and once they crossover again, it will be a stronger buy for US30. RSI is comfortable, and hence no indication from this, it can go either ways. Now for me, if you look at this 36,200 20, this level should become a important indicator for me, or rather you can say 36,260 should be an important indicator. If it breaks beyond this, definitely it might try to go back again towards 36,400 plus and 36,600 also. So now let me give you the levels. Probably after this 36,105, I will be looking forward to, let me give. So my first target for this week is 36,170, and after 36,170 you can remain long for 36,260, and yes, it might try to let me so till 36,260, I will not say that yes, it is a stronger bull again and it is going to continue in this momentum, but once it goes past 36,260, you can clearly expect 36,400 and then 36,620. So for me 36,170 is again a key. If it breaks past 36,170, try to enter and keep your stop loss at this position itself, and you can expect 36,260. Still try to give it a resistance for any upward move, but beyond that it is definitely a strong buy for 36,400 and 36,600 levels. So beyond this level it is a strong buy beyond 36,260. Below that, definitely till 36,170 to 36,260, I will be moderately bullish. After that, I will be extremely strong bullish, and then after 36,400 extremely bullish. So please trade according to these levels. And on the downside, if you look at on the downside, any break below 36,000 this time, any break below 36,000 will again take it towards 35,900. This should provide us support, very strong support lying there at 35,900 levels. I can say any break below 35,900 should take it towards 35,780 and then towards 35,500. Though I think markets are still bullish, and I will be expecting 36,400 plus levels probably. And yes, this is my opinion based on the readings, but markets do not care about what I say. So please trade with these levels, and also you should also eliminate your bias that what you think doesn't matter. Exactly what we think doesn't matter. Markets have their own thought process. So please respect the markets, please respect the way it is trading, please respect the trend and trade accordingly. And that is why I said these levels become crucial. Right now at 36,105, any break beyond 36,170, you can go long. Any break down below 36,000, you can remain short, and it will head back towards 35,900 levels. So this is all from my side. Don't forget to join the Telegram channel, and don't, you can also be part of my mentorship course, which is a 15-day session and 90 minutes each. Definitely it will help you become a better trader with the help of strategies to trade. I provide, and how to read the markets. So with the help of this, definitely you can become an expert trader. So join the next batch, and please join the Telegram channel, where you can remain updated with the latest updates for the markets. So this is all from my side. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to share it across. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable week ahead.